Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Boss from Home Jobs. So today's beginner-friendly remote healthcare job is with Labcorp. And if you've been looking for some sort of way to break into healthcare without needing a nursing degree or some kind of medical certification, this could be a great opportunity to explore. So today, I'm going to walk you through what the job actually is, what this person in this position actually does on a daily basis, who I think that this role may be a great fit for, the requirements, and at the end of the video, I will also share some ATS resume tips to help you if you are looking to apply to this job and better match what Labcorp is looking for. All right, so stay tuned for all of the juicy details and be sure to subscribe for Tuesday and Thursday job leads coming to you. So before we get into the job, I just want to talk a little bit about the company. So Labcorp is one of the largest healthcare and diagnostic companies in the US. They mostly work with doctors, hospitals, healthcare providers to help process laboratory testing and support patient care. So even if you've never worked in healthcare before, there is a good chance that you might have heard about Labcorp or maybe worked with them. Maybe you've had lab work processed through them. They are very popular. So in order to find the job that I want to talk about today, you would visit their official website, labcorp.com, and then at the very top of the page, click on careers. So the careers page right here, this page basically gives you an opportunity to learn more about the company, helps you learn more about their story, their mission, their accolades, and it even gives you access to a little AI assistant that they call Dina. Basically helps candidates explore new roles, learn about the company culture, or even answer questions about working there. So to find any remote roles with Labcorp, all you would do is simply put in the word remote in the search tab. And so once you do that, you can see that as of right now, there are a few openings. But the one that I want to talk about today is the RCM Customer Service Support Rep for Patients Billing Sourcing. Such a mouthful, but you might be wondering, okay, what is that? All I heard was customer service. So in simple terms, a person in this position helps patients understand and manage the billing side of their healthcare. So this is not a medical position. This person is not diagnosing patients or giving medical advice. Instead, a person in this position helps people who has questions about their lab bills or insurance information or even payment options that are available to them. So the typical day would include this person. So let's say, for example, a patient calls in and they are genuinely confused about their bill that just came in from Labcorp. So they might be asking, okay, why do I owe this amount? I thought that my insurance covered it. Is there some kind of payment plan I can get onto? So those are basically the types of questions that a person in this position would help to answer. This person would help look up the patient account, review the information available, explain any type of options that are available, and if needed, help set them up on a payment plan. So, daily responsibilities. According to the job listing here, a person in this position is answering more than 80 inbound calls from patients, doctors' offices, and insurance companies, helping patients understand their billing statements, set up payment arrangements for outstanding balances, research accounts using multiple computer systems, finding solutions to billing questions, and meeting daily performance goals while providing excellent customer service. So I actually think that this is one of the more beginner-friendly healthcare jobs that I've come across because Labcorp is asking for 1 year of customer service experience. So medical billing or insurance claims or even patient billing experience is only preferred, not required. So that means that they are willing to train someone who already has a display of strong strong customer service skills. And I think that this would be a great fit. If you display those skills, you more than likely came from a background in retail, banking, hospitality, customer service, maybe you worked in reception or as an administrative specialist, or maybe you worked in the call center. or any roles where you were basically spending your day helping customers solve their problems. So if you're looking for a way to transition into the healthcare space, this could be a really nice stepping stone for you. All right. So qualifications. In order to qualify, they are asking for a high school diploma or a GED, at least 1 year of customer service experience, the ability to work in a fast-paced environment, strong computer skills, communication skills, good data entry skills, as data entry is involved in this role, and attention to detail. So there are just a few things that I want to point out. So first, this is a high volume phone role. If in case you were wondering, right, the posting does say answering more than 80 inbound calls each day. So if you are someone who enjoys helping people over the phone and staying busy throughout your shift, this could be a good fit. But if you are specifically looking for low phone or no phone remote jobs, this probably is not the best match for you. Now, the schedule. So this is a full-time Monday through Friday position. The regular schedule is 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Training does take place from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And the listed pay is here as well. And this all depends on your experience, where you are located across the US, and other factors as well. Now, before you apply, let's just take a moment and spend some time to talk about your resume. So remember that having the experience for this type of position, that's only part of landing an interview. Your resume also needs to clearly display that your background matches what this employer is looking for, showing them that you are able to provide value to them, essentially. So for this position, you certainly don't want to just list job duties. That's the pitfall that a lot of people tend to get trapped into when they don't understand how to edit their resume. So instead, for example, instead of saying, in your past role, answered customer phone calls, instead you might want to expand a little bit and say maybe, provided high volume inbound customer support, resolved billing inquiries, documented customer interactions, and maintained excellent customer service standards. And even better, if you can throw in some numbers here and there, like how many calls you did, how many calls the high volume inbound customer support actually included, because numbers have a way of giving the reader a takeaway. And it has a psychological way of attracting the eye as well, if you notice in your personal life. Also, keywords do matter. So if it honestly applies to your experience, you might want to consider including keywords like customer service, inbound calls, patient support, data entry, billing inquiries, Microsoft Office, like those keywords straight from the job listing. And even if you've ever worked in insurance, medical offices or patient supports, even if that was not your primary job, that's something that you will want to include because it coincides with the role. There are transferable skills that you can apply to your resume to point towards you being a candidate for this position. So I just want to encourage you to not talk yourself out of applying simply because you don't have that healthcare experience. This posting specifically lists healthcare billing experience as a preference, not a requirement. So if you have spent maybe the last year helping customers, solving problems or learning computer systems or communicating professionally, those are transferable skills too. And so basically, like the key here that you want to remember is making sure that your resume clearly tells that story in a way that communicates how you can add value to the company, how you can help them reach their goals. Not much about what goals you have, because the company really wants to know how you can benefit them instead. So I hope that this breakdown really helped you to understand what this position is all about. If you enjoy these beginner-friendly remote healthcare job breakdowns, please do stay tuned. Make sure that you're subscribed because I'm always sharing legitimate work from home remote opportunities, also resume tips and career advice that can make your job search just a little easier, right? So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of our new subbies. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on Thursday with the next video.